All right, my darlings, welcome back. This is Mel Bean today, all about lip care. So I've shared with you my gua sha and cupping for your whole face. Today we're focusing on just the lips. We're going to be brushing our lips. We're also going to be cupping our lips and the skin around it, the areas and muscles around our lips, and finishing it off with some moisturizer. So let's get started and I'll show you my routine. As you know, in one of my other videos, I have actually done a full face gua sha and cupping routine that I like to do for my skin, and it's something that I've found that's really helps with the lines and the muscles and the lymphatics and just all the drainage and all the contouring that I believe for me it really helps. And sometimes I think, well, if it works for me, maybe it'll work for you too. One of the first things I'm going to show you today is basically I've already prepped my skin. I put on some eyes today so I just don't totally disappear. And one of the first things that we do is clean our lips. One of the ways that I do that is I like to use the protective jelly, the Vaseline, put it on my lips. And be generous with it for this method. And go outside the line. I don't have any foundation on yet. All I did was put on some serum and some moisturizer. And so now what we're doing is just the lips. So be generous with it. Cut my fingernail. And like that. I think I've been pretty generous. In the wintertime, I like to wear Vaseline day and night. I think I have been wearing lipstick since I was probably 14 years old. And it's one of the things that I think wearing makeup and lipstick especially with the sunscreen that's in it, has really helped protect my face. And so the next thing I like to do is just take a toothbrush and just do circles and massage the skin. And what I'm doing is softening it and also getting off the dead skin. This is going to help circulation. And when we have blood flow, we create collagen. Not too rough that it just causes you pain. I'm going to go in the corners. It gets pretty dry in there. I'm going to go even on the upside of my lip, outside the line, and the downside. Because I want that blood flow to get all around my lips. We have little muscles that go all along our lips. Sometimes they can become more pronounced from smoking, maybe whistling. I have a little bit of downturn on my lips, and we want to create a more upward turn, and that can come from frowning, of course, training those muscles to turn down. So let's retrain them and smile more often. And sometimes it's genetic to do that. But we can also work on our muscles to help train those muscles to lift more. I don't feel any dead skin on my lips. And it's really important because when we apply later our lipstick, sometimes you'll see patches on your lips. And if you're using an ink stain, for instance, those areas will look darker and then you won't get a nice application. Or you'll find yourself biting your lip and trying to peel it off with your teeth. That's not good for your lips. So let's just try to add one thing a day, a week. When I'm sharing tips and tricks with you with skincare and healthcare, is you're not going to do it all at once, and I don't do it all at one time. So just try something once a week maybe. Try a new technique. Try a new skincare regimen that someone has shared with you. One of the things I would suggest for the new year is gua sha, and I have a video on gua sha and cupping, and I'll link that right up above here. It's in my playlist at the end. Get some facial oil. This is a Nivea CoQ10. It's called Power Anti-Age, and so it's a nice facial oil. So I want to be able to have my cupping, which we're going to do on our lips, and I'm just going to put some of this oil So I want to bring circulation into my lips. I want a lot of blood flow coming up to the lips that will plump them up. It's good for all the skin around you. I get cracking down into my corners, especially these lines coming down here and the frowns. And what I want to do is push this up. So what you do with your cupping is just squeeze it and see how it grabs on. Of course, don't leave it there too long. You'll get a bruising type effect. So, but what we want to do, I usually start on my chin and I want to go up and up. And this is where I want to give circulation and work on these muscles in this area here. Now we're going to go back and forth across our lip. Take the time to push those lips, toxins that may be in this area out, and this also can help to define and sculpt your face. I want to go back up again, this side, and back and forth. Be sure and breathe. Helps relax you and take a lot of the stress out. Cupping around your mouth, your lips, the oils, the Vaseline, and that's also going to help with increasing hydration in that area. By massaging them, especially doing it with a cupping or a gua sha stone, you will then help loosen. We want to release that tension in those muscles that have tightened up, and we want to massage them out to relax more and to relax so that we're not puckering up and increasing all the lines around our mouth. Our last step and our third step is moisturizing. So we've used our oils, we've used the Vaseline to clean it, but I'm always still going to go back in with a little bit of Vaseline. And I like how Vaseline's come out with some that have just enough little bit of tint in them, whether they're pink. That one is a light pink. This one is called Rose. And it has a more rosy tint to it. So if you want a little tint, this is the type of thing that's just going to make you go through your day liking what you see in the mirror with your silver hair and seeing that you have a little bit of rose. The cupping for your face will bring back blood circulation back up to the skin. It'll make it look pinker. It'll make it look rosier, and you'll feel more youthful at what you see in the mirror. So try this once, twice, 3 times a week, probably no more than that. But if we just start somewhere, this is a good place to start. It's not too late to start, and it's never too early to start. So share this with your granddaughters, your daughters, to be sure and to create more circulation around their lips. And these are the methods that I like to use with the brushing, the cupping, and the moisturizing. It's a way to keep your lips more youthful and plump. Don't forget, age does not define you. It's just a number. Be bold, be you. You're beautiful. See you here next time. Be sure and subscribe and ring the bell and follow me. I love you guys. Have a great day doing